hear what you're doing.
So what I do is right over here is what I call the standing table. So if you can see here, so there's a mount right here that I can put the phone or the iPad in. So that way it just keeps it nice and level. And usually, so I take, let's do a little Pete Rose here. So I'll throw them on. Usually I'll make sure they're in at least like a penny saver beforehand. And I found these little guys, but what's nice about them is basically I have like 8 of them. I'll put 1 card on each, and then I'll just slide it right under the scanner. And then once obviously the front side's done, flip it over, and then that one's done, pick up the next and go. I'm still trying to make sure I have the best scanning process. Oh, and you have good lighting over here. Can't forget the good lighting. So you need the lighting, make sure the cards are lit up. Got the protectors here, just kind of organizers over here, since all the cards tend to get jumbled up in the boxes. My 8-year-old self was not the organizer I wish he was. Well, I think
Brett, I feel like we have to put you on the advanced list for a CollX kiosk. I'm like, looking at your setup. It's like the kiosk we were showing at the card show this last weekend.
Well, it's fun for me to kind of try to figure out what's the most efficient and way to do it. And obviously, it's fun, and the faster I can go, the better. So, you know, luckily we have the space here, and I convinced my friend to let me take over that and turn it into the CollX scanning table. So
so wait, let's talk a little bit about your cards. I want to get to ripping in a sec, but just if I'm gonna try and just quickly turn my camera, right? So this is hopefully you can you guys see my screen right now?
Yeah, you're good.
So this is Brett's account, right? So you can see just how many cards he has in there. So are there any? I think these are probably the most recent cards you scanned. I never even heard of Pacific Spanish cards.
I know.
What
do I have Spanish cards in here? I had no idea. But
so, Brett, tell me give me. We can't go through all 5,000 of your cards, but like what's a good example of one of your favorite cards?
I would say my most prized is the 1962 Mickey Mantle I have, which was a gift when I was younger. From my father. Yep, that's the guy.
Yep.
And he is in a glass case. I don't actually have him here. He's at a different overflow location, but that would probably be my most prized. And what's interesting on the past sales is I didn't see any rated a PSA 10, probably because they don't exist from 1962, but
it's in solid shape too.
Yeah, look at that. Like it's a PSA 9. Whoa, PSA 9 is $4,000.
Yep, I was telling my friend, I'm like, we need to meet somebody that works for PSA and make sure it gets graded a 9. Because
I would grade that no matter what.
Oh yeah, definitely. I need to get it graded. I'm kind of new to the whole grading thing. My friend's been filling me in, but I've been kind of separating out some cards to get graded and send on in. But yeah, it's been in a glass case ever since I've had it. Never even opened it up, but who knows what the grading comes in.
That's a great one. All right, you got one more? And then
probably the Ed Matthews, who I'm a distant relative of, actually. Not as that one right there on the right. Oh,
sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
We actually, I'll give a quick heads up for anybody using CollX who was like seeing that their collections weren't updating quick enough. I know some people, we had a lot of activity over the weekend after Darren Novell tweeted about the app. So some of the systems got all backed up. We actually made some updates, so everything's all showing up lickety split now. Fortunately, it's all good. So Ed Matthews, all right. So 1959 tops.
Yeah, and that's just he's my dad's third cousin, which means I don't even know if I'm technically related to him after that point. But
you look kind of like Ed Matthews.
That's the best compliment I've gotten in probably a week.
Yeah. Super cool. All right. This is good. Are we? How are we doing on time, David? You wanna take it over? I'll.
Yeah, no, we have some more time. You want to chat? I mean, it's up to you. I must say though, this is probably Brett. You're the most perfect candidate for winning, and this is not planned with all the swag in the background. Your setup, it's really impressive. So kudos to you, man. It's awesome.
Thank you. And if you want to know the most embarrassing part is, I'm pretty sure I had no idea of the scanning contest, until after the fact.